many of the Gentiles, like in Rome, when the Empire of Rome, they had the temples and prostitution was part of the service there. So it's definitely wrong and unbiblical. So they ask him abstain from this. And also the issue of, drinking blood. In those days they had this understanding, if you drink blood, you become strong, which is, we know today, that's just the opposite. It's very bad for you. So those recommendations that they recommended them to abstain from sexual immorality, from drinking blood, and also sacrifices that were given to sacrifices to idols. It's really it was really for their own health, and so they can be a good, healthy body of believers, abstaining them from those things and opening themselves for the demonic. In some cases, it was you could see there believers who came from the nations, from the Gentile background. Some of them were very loving and understanding the Jewish believers, but unfortunately there were many who didn't. For example, when we study church history, we see in the Church of Antioch, the spokesman around 100-106 AD, Justin Martyr, he taught that there's no more Israel, therefore we, the church, the new Christians, we are Israel now. And basically he opened the door for replacement theology to come into the church already in the second century. And then later on they start calling, already then, the Jews, oh, they're the Christ killers. Even when we look at the Council of Nicaea, that is led by the emperor. So, for example, in 325 AD, and the Emperor Constantine, and he led the Council of Nicaea, they made a decision they wanted to do nothing connect with Jewish people and Jewish traditions. So they took the day of resurrection, which was on the third day of Passover, and they changed it to another day, and they called it Easter. So it's very sad to see that more and more the church has gone and cut himself away from the Jewish roots of their faith, and basically allowing other things and other traditions to creep into the church and basically led the church to dark ages.